Hey guys, Pie Master J here. Hi, how's it been? I know I haven't sort of recorded anything for the month of January, but give me a break. I was just taking a break. I wasn't being lazy, right? Yeah, no. Yes. This video was supposed to come out in the beginning of the year when the new year was over. It was supposed to be my first video on YouTube after the new year, and I never got around to recording it, so I'm doing it now. I want to talk about 2018, and this year altogether sucked. It was awful. I hated every minute of it. But there were some upsides this year, and those are what I want to talk about in this video. I just want to reflect on the year as a whole and give my thoughts about what's happened and give you some stories that might be fun to talk about. So, yeah, let's get into it. I separated these into two different categories, stories that happened to me on YouTube this year and stories that happened to me in just my life. And so I wanted to kind of go through and give you all the highlights that happened this year that were good, because the rest of them were awful. In January of 2018, I started the Piecraft Syndicate Season 2 series, and we were really happy to start it because we did Season 1 before that in 2017, and it was just a lot of fun to do, and it ended in October. There were a lot of good moments, things like all the different machines that Alex built, and Isaac finally got his good computer at the end. But yeah, it did end in October, and look out for Season 3, it's coming soon. I wanted to mention this one because it was a kind of a big part of my life this last year. When I was in high school, I played soccer. It was just kind of the first thing that I saw on the calendar, so I was like, oh hey, I'll mention it. So yeah, I played soccer. That was kind of cool. Another video I made in January was Would You Rather? I just kind of felt like it, and I was hoping that people would give their responses when I did the questions, so I would ask the questions in the video, and then I would hope that people would answer them in the comments down below. But that never happened, so let's just move on. Senior lunch was also really fun this year. That happened kind of throughout the whole year, and we were able to leave campus every Wednesday, and we just went anywhere we wanted for food. It was just something cool because usually in our high school they didn't let us do anything, so it was really fun to just get out and go wherever we wanted to get some food and hang out with all my classmates. So that was a lot of fun. Another video I made in January was the 2018 video, and in the video I mentioned, and I've talked about this a couple times in the channel, is that my goal for 2018 was 50 videos, and I'm really proud of myself because throughout the whole year of 2018, I managed to make 67 videos that whole year, so I was very proud of myself, and I definitely accomplished my goal, and there's more goals that I have for myself this year for 2019. Winter camp was January 19th, and it was a lot of fun because the year before that I couldn't go. They canceled it because there was a lot of snow, I guess, and it blocked the roads, and I was very sad. I was a sad noodle. But winter camp came around that last year, and it was a lot of fun. It was nice connecting with all my friends, and we had a lot of deep talks that really helped with spiritual growth. January 15th, I started the Portal 2 series, and I made this series because I played through Portal 1, which was a lot of fun too. One of the first series that I think it was the first series that I completed on the channel. And I just really like the game as a whole, so it will be coming back. So don't think I don't finish it. I'm going to bring Portal 2 back, but I'm bringing it back this year, so just watch out for it. January 16th, I started the series Getting Over It. It was a lot of fun. I saw Markiplier play it, which is one of the reasons that I actually started it, because it was really funny to watch. I know other YouTubers did it too, but I wanted to play it, and I played it on my own, and the one that you guys saw on the channel, if you watched it, was my second attempt. So I actually beat it twice, and that was my second time winning. So now I'm working on 50 attempts. On April 6th, we had Senior Sunrise, which was this event that me and the rest of my senior class ended up going to. We got up early, we got in a big circle, we held hands, we sang some Christian songs, and we kind of prayed together. And it was a lot of fun. And then afterwards we went and got Denny's, which is cool. Yeah, that's that story. On January 22nd, I uploaded BCS News Behind the Scenes, and for those of you who don't know, because I technically actually haven't really explained on the channel what BCS News is, BCS News was a video production series that we made in my high school for my senior year, which was basically to give news to the fellow students of the school so that you knew what was coming up, things like sports or events or parties or dances, things like that. So we made these funny video skits, and we made them every week. If you watched one of my past vlogs that I made, I actually referenced that we were going to be bringing back news, and that was referring to BCS News, except in the summer we're bringing it back, but it is not BCS News anymore. It's just going to be news, so watch out for that. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. It's coming this summer, so watch out for it. On April 20th, we had our prom for our senior year, and you know what? It was cool. We had a really cool limo. It was really nice, and the rest of prom sucked. One of the things I wanted to mention was the vlogs, because I made a lot this year. I think I made 7 in total. It was a lot of fun. My first vlog this year was the winter camp vlog, or last year I should say. And then the last vlog I believe I made was the Christmas vlog, and I don't know, I just wanted to mention this because I was really proud of the vlogs this year. I think they did really good, and it was a lot of fun making sure that I got all the Alex Would You Rathers in there, so I don't know, I just wanted to mention the vlogs. They were a lot of fun, and expect more to come to the channel soon this year. So on May 11th, we had our senior chapel, and usually every Friday we had just a regular chapel, but this specific one in particular was run by the senior class themselves. It was all up to us what happened, what we chose to do for it, and we kind of put all of it together ourselves. That being said, I hated senior chapel. I was supposed to be in a skit where I played Captain America, don't ask, but then I wasn't part of it in the end, which I'll say I was the one who chose not to be in it, but it was because I had other things to do for senior chapel. But let's get to that now. I was part of a completely different skit altogether where I was supposed to be doing carpool karaoke with some of my teachers, and it was supposed to play kind of near the end of chapel, and the school just decided not to play it. Because reasons! And the other thing that really made me mad about the chapel was we were also supposed to put our final news, like our senior chapel news was supposed to be our original last BCS news for the year. It was a very special video to us, and they just kind of said, sorry, we don't have time, get over it. And I was just like, okay. Anyway, yeah, so that sucked. Another game that I started this year was The Way of Life. I did the demo on February 24th and the full game on March 19th. And the reason I wanted to play it was because when I first initially saw it, it was just a free game, a free demo that I found on Steam, and I tried it out, and I actually really fell in love with it. I liked the art style, I liked the storytelling, and it really just kind of makes you think. And so I really do enjoy the game. It is coming back. I'm not giving up on it. I just slacked off at the end of the year, so it is coming back. Watch out for that as well. So yeah. From what I can tell, because I'm not exactly sure, but my last day of my senior year was May 15th, and we also had grad night on May 16th, the day after. It absolutely sucked. I'm not going into detail. We went to Disneyland. Disneyland was great, but everything else sucked. Anywho, on March 4th, we did a live stream, which we kind of counted as a podcast, where we did calls with friends and we talked about Piecraft Syndicate, the series I mentioned earlier, and we kind of just talked about it, but that was the first live stream of the year, which is what I really more want to talk about, is the live streams this year. I'm really proud of them. We did a lot more. I think this might be the first year that I actually completely did live streams, like legitimately. The live streams have only been getting better, and I'm excited to see where they go in the future, so there are more coming. I'm excited for those as well. On May 19th, we had Senior Sunset, and just like Senior Sunrise, this took place at the end of the day instead of the beginning, but we all went to the beach. It was a lot of super fun, and I actually really enjoyed this event specifically because a lot of other events, like I said, sucked. So Senior Sunset, it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it, and it was a lot of fun because one of the things we did there was we buried Alex, so that was a lot of fun. I know that was a big thing, and a lot of people said he could have died, so good thing he didn't. Another game I played this year was Duck Game with Isaac, but you don't care. On May 25th, I had a trip to Vegas with Alex, Isaac, and Brent, and that was a lot of fun because we got to do this really interesting VR game where you walk into a room and the entire room is VR, and you get to walk around. It's so immersive. If I can find what it's called, I'll probably leave a link in the description, or I'll have the name pop up here. Otherwise, it was really fun. I just wanted to mention that because it was my graduation gift, actually. So, on March 24th, we brought Tomb Raider back, and if you remember, I started Tomb Raider a long time ago, back when I was recording on the Elgato, but I really wanted to finish it, but recording Xbox games are a lot harder now for me because just specific issues that I'm not going to get into. So, I actually rebought the game on Steam when it was on sale, and I have caught back up to where we're at in the series, so that will be coming back soon as well. So don't forget about Tomb Raider, put it in your calendars, coming back soon-ish. So yeah. On June 23rd, I had my DRCS reunion. DRCS was the school that I attended for my middle school, like my elementary to middle school, and that was a lot of fun. We visited our old campus, and it was great seeing all of my friends who actually showed up to the reunion. I planned it with an old teacher of mine, and, you know, it was just great because all of those friends of mine from back then, we still hang out to this day. We don't have any issues. It's just a lot of fun to hang out with a lot of friends from back in the day and, you know, not have any quarrel. July 14th marked a year of me having my license, so that was a lot of fun because I could finally drive later and I could drive my friends around legally, and I don't know, I just really enjoyed that, so I wanted to put that in as well. On May 4th, for any of you who remember, I posted my goodbye video. Yeah, life was just getting really hard around May. Couldn't really focus mentally. I was not healthy with my thinking process, and so I took a break. Wasn't a long break, but it was still a break to clear my head. But if you remember, I also had the comeback video, and that was a fun video to record. I didn't record it, but I did edit it. It was funny to watch. It was funny that Kiana and Jade really wanted me to come back on YouTube, so I did, and I enjoyed every second of it. July 29th started our first day of summer camp, which was a lot of fun. It started out pretty great. It was interesting. We had a good time. And then a lot of drama happened. So yeah. But one good thing that came from that is we made our SpongeBob Ripped Pants video, which I really enjoy, and you guys should all go check out in the link below. On August 20th of this year was my welcome week to Grand Canyon University. It was terrifying, but it was fun all the same. I really enjoyed getting here and moving here, and I've been here ever since, so I guess it's a good thing I haven't really left yet, so that's cool. August 27th was my first official day at college where I started my classes, which, honestly, it was really weird to get used to, being on my own and having to, you know, manage my time by myself and get all that done, but it's been working out so far, so I've been enjoying it. On July 16th, sorry, I know some of these are out of order, but on July 16th, if you remember, I mentioned Senior Chapel, how my carpool karaoke videos were not included. On July 16th, I decided to post them on my channel, just because I wanted them to be part of it, so I did. I put it up, and it did well. I enjoyed it. I know it's a little long, but I thought it was funny, so I don't care. On October 11th, we dyed my hair purple. That was a big one, because now it's just kind of ugly, and I know it looks like I have brown hair. This hair is getting long, but I promise you this has not been fixed yet, so that's why I'm wearing a hat, because it's really super ugly, and it's going to be fixed soon. But the purple hair when I got it dyed was amazing. Shout out to Jordan. Thank you for doing a great job, because I don't usually trust anybody with my hair except great clips. On October 31st, I went to my first Halloween party, and it was my first official college party. Never again will I ever go to one of those. Those are awful. Those are loud and crowded, and one of the last major events that I put on this list of 2018 events was we lost a legend. We lost the great Stan Lee this year, and that sucked. I didn't really get to process it because a lot of people that I know are aware that I love Marvel. I'm a big comic geek, And if you guys haven't figured that out yet, well, now you know. I love Marvel to death, and I love Stan Lee's work. I love everything he's put out, and I love all his cameos. And I never wanted this day to come where he died, but everybody blew up my phone. I woke up to all the messages telling me, hey, Joey, this happened. Are you okay? And I didn't even think it was real. I thought it was just a joke, and I had to do my own research, and I found out it was real. So that sucks, and I feel for the family. I'm praying for them, but we did lose a legend, which he did influence the world, and he influenced me with everything I do with my art and my stories. So I just wanted to say thank you to Stan Lee and shout him out in this video because he made a big difference in my life. So in this video, I also just wanted to really quickly shout out my new friends that I met at college. They helped a lot in some of the videos, especially the dyeing of my hair and things like that. I just wanted to shout them out because I appreciate them too, because in the beginning of the year I didn't really have a lot of friends, and it was nice to meet people who cared about me and liked me and wanted to talk to me. So thank you, new friends. That was my year. 2019, I want to go bigger and better. I want, just so it's out there for my 2019 goal, I want to get 100 videos done this year as my goal. I did 50 last year. Actually, I did 60 something. But I want to get 100 done this year because I want to set new goals for myself and get bigger and better. I'm hoping to add a lot to this channel this year. One of the things I wanted to mention was all video gaming that I do this year is only going to be live. I kind of started to go into that direction at the end of like 3/4 of the way into 2018. A lot of my videos this year are hopefully going to be better. There's going to be more skits. There's going to be different series that are starting up and series that are going to be ending. But yeah. I can't wait to see what else I accomplish this year, and I know it's a little late, but Happy New Year, and thanks for watching. Bye, guys. A lot of people don't really... On July 12th... I'm gonna make all of my videos... Do they have to yell? July 29th, we had... I can't get any peace and quiet here. There's so many sounds. So many people. It's never quiet here. I can never just get one simple peace and quiet. Help me. Help me.